Hello, folks. Time for another shave and video. I messed up. Or video and shave. I got something else on my mind. Anyway, so a little clogged up in the brain today, just because I was talking to my couple of my YouTube buddies, and we were just going on about certain Facebook groups and blah 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 and stuff like that, and some of the idiocy that goes on out there. All right. Anyway, about a week ago, I ordered a pair of gaming headphones for my son because he goes through them like crazy. He ends up falling asleep in them, and the wire breaks. But anyway, I ordered him headphones, and Amazon screwed up. They wound up giving me a credit. So I was kind of like, well, maybe I'll buy some shave stuff. So, I came across the Barrister and Mann soap, which I have a couple Barrister and Manns. I think I have 4 or 5 Barrister and Mann soaps. But I picked up Barrister and Mann's Reserve Waves. Very unique scent. Because when I looked at it on the actual Barrister and Mann's website, it says it was like an aquatic, and since it had the title Waves, I was like, it's got to be for me. It's got to be cool. It has a little bit of a cologne scent. Now, I wrote down some things because I found a little bit of a discrepancy. It's the Waves is technically, I guess, I've never smelled the scent, but it's after Gillette Wild Rain. Now, Barrister and Mann does not claim that's what they scented it after, but as I was going through their website to grab the scent profile, which I'll put up now, along with the ingredient list, it was like bergamot, lavender, and I think an amber with aquatic notes. Now, when I went to, I think, Maggart's to also check it out, they said it had geranium instead of bergamot. But as far as Barrister and Mann's, scent profile, it was bergamot, lavender, amber, and aquatic scents. So I'm gonna go with that. I really like it. As soon as I opened it and I smelled it, it's got a pretty good scent strength off the container. It's like a 6 or 5 or 6, and mine is kind of a tan color. I did see some out there in some videos that it's white, so I'm not sure what version I have of this. And I've also noticed the container's different. I'm not sure if this is their newer container, but on my other containers, it's a more harder plastic, and there's a label on the bottom. And on this one, there's no label on the bottom. On my other Reserve soaps, like the Reserve Spice, there's no side label, and it's got that hard plastic, almost like glass, and the label's on the bottom. So I don't know if this is just a newer. I didn't email anybody and ask them because it's, I'm sure it's not a ripped off soap by somebody. So I'm sure it's still Barrister Mann. So, but anyway, this is Waves. I really like it. To me, it's got a nice aquatic, but it has a little. To me, it has a little bit of that end spice at the end of it. So I was doing some, kind of going around the house trying to smell things, and my son uses an Old Spice aftershave. I'm not aftershave, an Old Spice gel deodorant. It's just called Sport. It doesn't say any scent on it, and this is real close to that. But like I says, it's Gillette Wild Rain, and like Rudd said that, and I've heard like 4 or 5 other reviews of this. So great scent. So let's look at that little nick of dick over there. Yeah, definitely need shave. So I'm just going to wet the face. Oh, you know what? I keep on forgetting to tell my gear because I get like Merkur 38c today. Same head as a 34. Just that nice longer barber pole handle. I don't like the really short handle on the 34. That's why I gave it to my dad. And I've already whipped up the Barrister Mann Waves in my timeless ball. I'm using my 28mm Timberwolf knot in a Rich Man handle, which I call the Molten Silver. Ugh. Great scent. Good lather. Good thing there. Yeah, originally that brush I think had a 26 millimeter blood knot in it, and I changed it out to a 28 millimeter Timberwolf from Maggots. In case anybody's wondering. Alright, so let's just... I'm not going to put any pre-shave on. I'm just going to pull my shirt down a little bit because I know that lather's going to go all over my shirt. I kept the lather a little bit on the dry side this time. Just so I can add some water as I'm lathering it on my face. Barrister and Mann for me lather is great because it really does well with the crappy hard water I have here. My back is feeling much better, knock on wood. Even though it's not wood, but close enough. Yes, I was just BS with a couple of my YouTube buddies that have channels, and just because there's just some kind of weird things going on lately in some Facebook groups, and sometimes they get that way, you know. It's just like some admins and moderators, sometimes they go a little crazy. Sometimes they get a little paranoid over certain things, and sometimes they're contradictory to what they see the rules in the group are. But I don't play that game. If I don't like what's going on, I just don't comment in the group, or I stay away for a little while. It's simple. It's shaving. It's not like it's nuclear secrets or, you know, any kind of national security secret. It's shaving, dudes. Shaving. Have fun with it. Oh, blade. Duh, blade is the Gillette Nasset. I'm just a little offset there just because I'm right off of a phone call. So, and you guys know who we are. Gillette Nasset. First use. I don't know. It's just the combo I picked today. Yeah, it's not like I was really waiting on the soap, but it came in and I was like, nice. I opened up the tub the second it came in. I'm like, I like this smell, the scent, and it kind of like reminded me of something. I couldn't really figure it out. So I went through a handful of other soaps I own, and nothing kind of matched it. And then I let my son smell it. And he goes, it kind of smells like my deodorant a little bit. So I said, let me smell your deodorant. So we went and he got me the container. And it's pretty close to that Old Spice, like, Sport that he has, a gel Sport. Hope everybody's still staying safe out there. Still got this virus thing floating around. Things are still kind of closed around here, not open yet. Some places briefly open, but then they close back down again. Actually, we're right on the sunset here, so sun's kind of going down. I hope I'm not looking all orangey or weird looking. Just wanted to get a shave in. With the new soap for me, I know the soap's been out for a while. I actually can't believe I've missed this soap before because it is a scent profile that I really like to engage in when I'm looking for soaps. I just somehow missed it. And then when I went to check online, there were a bunch of reviews, and I was kind of like, wow, how did I miss this? Because, you know, there are a bunch of guys out there I do watch that have used this soap, and I was like, wow, Glenn, you missed the boat on this one. I like the label has those cool little wavy lines. And it does have that little bit of a cologne kind of scent to it, but, and you know, I'm not a cologne kind of guy, but it's pleasing to me. It's not over cologne-y, if that makes any sense to you folks out there. Just a good scent. Very nice, refreshing scent. I don't use like any kind of like weird scented deodorants like my son uses. I use unscented. So when he came out and said, "Hey Dad, it kind of smells like this," he was pretty right. I mean, it's not 100%, but match, but it's close. And it's cool. It's got that nice kind of sporty scent. Not like this is a review or anything, because I'm not technically reviewing the soap. I'm just using it. I leave the technical reviews up to the big boys that get paid to do it. I'm just your average guy. DE shaving with some Barrister and Mann waves, or reserve waves, which is the reserve base. Some noise up on my roof by my skylight. Sometimes we get the big birds. Get the big seagulls sometimes because we're close to the ocean here, so sometimes they land on my roof. And they're pretty loud. That feels nice. Nicey nice. I really like this scent. You know, it's reminding me of something that I just can't put my finger on. But it's nice. I really like it. I got lucky because sometimes I've really never ordered a soap that I don't like that I've had to give away, but that's never really happened to me. So I'm glad I really enjoy this scent. And I believe when I picked it off at Amazon, it was $17 for 4 ounces. Good value there. What's actually funny is what I'm going to pair this up with for my post shave, because I really couldn't think of anything that I wanted to use with this. I mean, pretty much they claim you can use any really aftershave with this or scent, but I wanted to kind of get close. So I think I found something that'll be pretty good. Just had to grow those spots a couple times just because this is a mild razor. But yeah, oh yeah, look at that. That is smooth, smooth, smooth. I like it. Okay, let me just wipe down my counter. Because, you know, the slob of myself here. Tons of water all over my counter. My little sink towel there is soaking wet as usual, but it's what it's supposed to do. Gonna drain the old sea monster sink. because there are plenty of whiskers. Well, that soap is slick too, because I am just gliding over my face like whew, whew. Good stuff there. Oof. There are some nasty whiskers in the sink. Alrighty, I'm just going to do a quick. I'm just going to do a cold water rinse. I don't know why I say quick, because it's never quick. Grab the old Lancaster Towel. Love my Lancaster Towel. The Lancaster water magnet. I wore one of those shirts that really shows how wet your shirt gets. Yeah, I'm just so glad that really my back. It's still a little sore, but it doesn't hurt like it did. All right. Nice and dry. So before I splash on some post, let's real quick go over the gear. So that was Barrister and Mann's Reserved Waves. Good stuff there. And this has the side label. So I'm not sure if this is their current way they do it. My other Barrister Mann soaps are, 3 or 4 months to a year old, so not sure. But it's good stuff. My face feels great. Use the Merkur 38c. You can see it right there. The Merkur head there, and you can, I don't know if you can see the blade gap. It's like your standard 34c kind of blade gap, just with that cool barber pole and blade in there was a Gillette Nasset. You can see that there. Gillette Nasset. Flop it out of there for you. Just want to make sure I get that label right for you guys here. Gillette Nasset. Good blade. Good match, of course, in this razor. This razor's a 2-piece, in case you didn't notice. Brush today was my 28mm Timberwolf knot that's in there. Timberwolf knot. The knot's from Maggart's. The handle was turned by Rich Man Shaving. And I use a timeless bowl to mix it all up before the shave. That was the timeless ball, my favorite ball to use, and the lightest. And it does a great job. And if you drop it like that, it's not going to break or break your sink. All right, so now that we're all done with that list of stuff, I didn't really know what to put on my face, but I dug out my old concoction of the blue juice. It's in a Club and Panade bottle, but this is a little bit of everything. There's Club and Panade in here. There's lime sec, there's Osage or Osage rub, and of course to give it the blue, there is some Aqua Velva. So, and I kind of like this scent. It kind of, it doesn't match the soap really, but it's close. It'll give me that nice aftershave burn or sting. Smell. I haven't used this stuff in forever, but yeah, that's good stuff. The concoction, the blue concoction. Kind of looks like windshield washer fluid, right? All right, so hope you guys enjoys today's Barrister Mann waves. They're reserve waves, awesome stuff. And yeah, Awesome stuff there. So please subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed. Got a giveaway just in the wings waiting over there. And yeah, so until next shave, everybody, stay safe. And until next shave, Glenn signing off.